This is Ryan Thompson, Assistant Athletic Director for Communications here at Davenport University. And today we're continuing a series where we talk with some of our head coaches. Today I'm joined by head wrestling coach, Jamie Boyd. Jamie, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good here.
Awesome. Hey, the first question I got for you is, during these unprecedented times, how are you personally coping with the coronavirus pandemic?
On my side, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm obviously corona-free here. Staying pretty busy though, with all the wrestling related stuff. And then I always have work to do around here at my house too as well.
Fantastic. Your team was able to complete their season, but how was training impacted in the spring?
It really hurt us, with us not being able to do our spring training. That's a big part of our development of our wrestlers. We weren't able to get back into our weight training as well as getting on the mat, doing our skill development too as well. So, we're kind of a little bit behind in that. Hopefully the guys on their own will be picking that up this summer once the quarantine is lifted.
Sure. Next question I got for you is, how has your recruiting approach changed during this time?
We're still going after the same guys. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult from the standpoint of we can't bring individuals onto campus. We have been in contact with them a lot, obviously via phone, video conferencing, and email. So, the strategy as far as who we're going after hasn't changed. As far as our communication, obviously, that has changed, but we're still moving forward. We still got a really good recruiting class coming in. We're still working on kids too as well. With the advent of them not allowing kids to come on campus, it's affected a lot of the recruits that were looking to take visits at other places. So some of their stock went up after the state tournament, and then all of a sudden you get this quarantine going on, and other universities, Division I schools, are looking at a lot of the kids that we were looking at initially, and they haven't taken visits to those. So that's why I think it's going to be a mad rush here, June, July, with signing of individuals.
And what methods have you been using to continue to communicate with your team?
We do a virtual meeting every week with our guys that can make it. Some of them are actually working because they're in positions or jobs that are considered essential. Obviously, you're aware that Davenport is a big health university as far as one of our disciplines, and we do have a number of our wrestlers that are in those programs and are actually working in the health industry. So, they're staying busy doing that. But like I said, we're trying to stay in communication with our guys to make sure they're doing okay and see if they need anything from us too as well that we can help them with.
Oh, absolutely. With a move to the GLBC for your team next year, how does that impact your program?
That is a extremely tough conference. Moving into that GLBC, that's probably the toughest one that's in Division II from a wrestling standpoint. We're looking forward to it. We know it's probably going to be, we're going to take our lumps here the first few years as we get adjusted to it. But I'm excited about it. Like I said, it's a tough conference, the toughest in our division, and that's one of the things I sell our program on is. We're looking to wrestle some of the best competition out there, regardless of division. We're looking to wrestle Division I kids all the way down to JUCO kids that are top notch.
Sure. You guys have been able to sign a couple of recruits on the women's side, a new program for you guys. What is your target goal for the 2021 season?
From a number standpoint, we've had to cut back a little bit as far as what our expectations were. We're still hoping to get 10 girls in. Obviously, we'd love, 15, but we're shooting for 10. But it's not. We're not looking at it from the standpoint of we just want bodies. We do want quality individuals, both from an academic and athletic standpoint. We feel that we're the girls that we're still talking with right now really fit our program. They're the ones that we really want. And we're hoping to still sign them here within the next couple months. So that still is a work in progress. Coach Beto is really working hard on that aspect too, as well, with making the phone calls, as well as myself, to these individuals. Hopefully, we can get some of these girls in for visits, because they still are looking to do an in-person visit, even though we've done virtual visits with them already. But we have high expectations for next year for our women's program.
Fantastic. I appreciate your time and taking some time out of your day, and hope you're staying safe during this unprecedented time. So thanks again, Coach.
No problem. Anytime.
And for everything about the wrestling program, you can visit dupanthers.com and then search DU Athletics for social media.